once again, ladies and gentlemen, to the Nerd-Torious Krew Serious Pokemon Discussion, Part 12.1. Now, we've been given more information from yesterday that was leaked out about the new Pokemon. Super excited and also super sorry that I got it wrong yesterday about, namely, one Pokemon in specific. This guy, Cutiefly. Yesterday I said he was a Hummingbird Moth, but I now found out that he's a bee fly. So I thought to myself, now what on earth is a bee fly? So I looked it up, found out, and Nintendo made the correct decision in making this Pokemon exactly what it looks like, because that is perfect. A little adorable fluff ball with little big eyes and a little tiny beak. Yeah, they went the right way with that. Hey, you never know. Maybe one day during the game when we're playing it, when we're all playing it, I should say, we might get a Hummingbird Moth. This is the second day in a row I can't talk straight. Jeez. Rice. Jesus Rice. Alright. Yep, it says that he's the bee fly Pokemon. And here's what it says about him. Pretty much, Cutiefly can detect the aura of living things, including people and Pokemon and plants. They search out flowers by the color and brightness of their auras, and then they gather their nectar and pollen. I still can't talk right today. Whew, I'm trying to rush myself. Probably because it's about to rain, and I don't want to be out here when it starts thunder and lightning. So I'll try and finish it up, and hopefully it won't start coming down. Then I'll have to really speak up. When living creatures are excited, it seems that their auras resemble those of flowers in bloom. As a result, these Pokemon tend to gather near people or Pokemon feeling particularly happy or sad. A blooming flower, happy. A wilting flower, sad. Makes sense, I guess. Cutiefly mostly live in fields and meadows on the outskirts of cities, but they sometimes appear in towns and even inside buildings drawn in by the emotions of living beings of the community. How interesting. Speaking of another interesting Pokemon, how I mentioned Drampa from yesterday, how he resembled Falcor from Neverending Story. My God, I didn't think that people would just get on it like that with the memes, but they got on it. I found this one picture in particular where it's like Falcor's talking like, I use Pokemon? I just gave a brief laugh like, yeah, you use Pokemon. Because that was funny and kind of dumb at the same time. But yeah, I didn't think people would catch on so fast. I guess there's some people out there who still remember who Falcor was or is. And now let me read you a little bit about Drampa, because it's interesting. And it plays into what I was thinking was another thing I probably got wrong about Drampa when I said it first. Drampa are dragons, duh, that live alone in the mountains 10,000 feet above sea level. Since they can't obtain berries they feed on at that range, they descend to the base of the mountains at dawn every day. Drampa love communicating with people and Pokemon. So they can understand human speech. Interesting. Drampa are especially gentle with children and often appear at schools and parks where children gather. So I guess he's just a laid-back dragon. Yeah, like I said, like a laid-back hippie dragon. While Drampa is usually a very gentle Pokemon, it can fly into a rage. So those vestigial wings that I thought couldn't fly apparently allow him to fly when he's really pissed. Go figure, right? If a child it cares for is hurt in some way, it'll just go in a rage. The dragon breath move that it fires off is such if at such time is as powerful enough to blow down buildings. Dang. Note to self: don't piss off a drampa. Young whippersnappers, I'll blow down your house. Well, okay. What else it says? Okay, Drampa can have the Berserk ability, an ability that no other Pokemon has ever had. With the ability Berserk, this Pokemon's special attack will go up by 1 when its HP drops below half. Gosh. Hit it once and it'll just go freaking nuts. Here it is right here. It says, it's a normal dragon. Oh, so I was right. I thought it looked like a steel because the coloring of the typing looked just exactly like the steel type logo. They should have made, I think it was because of the phone that I'm using, this phone right here, because it looked like it was too dark, so it looked gray instead of white. So he's a normal dragon. Alright, cool. He's the placid Pokemon. So he's like he's just really laid back. Just really laid back and chill. What else do we got? Oh yeah, this is good. Yep, this is good right here. It's so weird because we didn't get a name until just today about who this guy was. Everybody should remember this Pokemon, if it will focus. God, there we go. Nekowala. His actual name is Komala. Like he's in a coma. Okay. Pretty much he's always sleeping. That's what it says. He's always sleeping. He's what did it say about him? He said he was the drowsing Pokemon. That's what it said. The drowsing Pokemon. And I thought that's kind of dumb because we already have 2 Pokemon with that same category. Drowsy and Musharna. No, Muna, sorry. Drowsy and Muna. The 2 Pokemon that are known as the drowsing Pokemon. So now we have 3. It's like, gee, Nintendo, why don't you add Snorlax to that list, too? Anyway, I like the name. Komala. He's in a coma. He's Komala. But here's what it says about Komala. No one has ever seen a Komala awake. It eats, travels, and even battles while sound asleep. Its saliva can be used as medicine for the sick. Yeah, medicinal medicine, bruh. You here, use this Komala saliva. We got it out that dead Komala's body. You better use it fast before it doesn't work. I just had the sickest idea. What if there's, in the stores, what if there's something like Komala medicine instead of awakening to wake up your Pokemon? If that turns out to be true, I'll be tripping. Komala brand or something like Komala Awake. Use the saliva to wake up your Pokemon when it's falling asleep. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Its saliva can be used as medicine for the sick or sleepless. According to ancient people, they say if you take a small amount of saliva remaining after it eats leaves, water the saliva down, because apparently saliva is not water enough, and drink it, you'll be able to sleep well. Komala clings to a log pillow. Yeah, I've seen that, that its parents has given to it. So this is kind of sound like a Cubone kind of scenario, where its mother leaves the baby Cubone finds the skull of its mother and cries into it every night. That's kind of like this scenario right here. So that must mean if Komala doesn't evolve, or it might, it may and it may not. We'll have to see. Once it has grasped this log, it almost never releases it. If it does lose hold of its log, this Pokemon will be unable to sleep well and it will thrash about wildly. Apparently, it will sometimes cling to the arms of its trainer it trusts. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, this is weird too. This is crazy right here. Komala has the new ability, Comatose. Yeah, okay. Let's go there. That's the ability I was talking about a long time ago that I heard about, where it can't wake up because of effects. Yeah, this ability keeps it perpetually in a drowsing state, which prevents it from getting any other status conditions besides sleep. Ah, here's a cute little picture of its thrashing about while it's moving. Yep. And an expression while it sleeps. I think we found our new Pikachu, Nintendo. Because girls are going to be eating this thing up. It's like, oh my god, it's so cute. Oh man. I still think they're hinting at Australia for the next region. We'll see. The ever-sleeping Komala's expression sometimes changes if it has awareness of its surroundings and the talking of people nearby. But it appears that these changes in expression, are actually just the result of dreams it is experiencing. Go figure about that too. Ah, and here's the crown jewel of the piece de resistance. The dog we all wondered what was that thing called. We were all told its Japanese name was Iwanko. It's now named Rockruff. Because Nintendo can't think of names like Talonflame. There's others I just can't think right now because I'm trying to get past all this. It's just crazy. But Rockruff, not bad. Could have done better. The puppy Pokemon, Rock type, abilities Keen Eye and Vital Spirit. And here's what it says about this little ruffian. Rockruff has an excellent sense of smell, and once it has smelled an odor, it doesn't forget it. God, I got a lot of... I got all these frogs in my throat and I can't talk. Doesn't forget it. There are tales of these Pokemon getting separated from their trainers, then using these faintest traces of their scent to track them for days until they are reunited. That sounds like a sad Homeward Bound movie right there. Seriously. If anybody who knows those movies knows what I'm talking about all the two dogs and the one cat who are trying to make it back home, that's what it sounds like right here. Almost making me feel like I'm about to tear up and cry, because that's just sad. Until they are reunited. Okay, Rockruff is a sociable Pokemon, but as it grows, its disposition gets wilder. If it begins to howl when the sun goes down, that is proof that it's close to evolving. Oh, that would be cool. It's like an animation sequence before we get to know if our Pokemon's gonna evolve, like Rockruff. It's like he just starts, like the animation just starts him like howling while the sun's going down. It's like, oh my god, he's going to evolve. That would take it to a whole new level of how Pokemon evolve in the games. It's said that it leaves its trainer, sad, the trainer's side to evolve, and then returns again when fully evolved. So it's like saying, I'm not strong enough for you yet, but I will be. I will come back for you. Goodbye. Comes back, fully evolved like a freaking Arcanine, to take care of some biz. It also says that Rockruff stands bravely in battle even when it's taking damage, although an opponent may be stronger than Rockruff. The puppy Pokemon is so persistent, it keeps going until it outlasts its foe and gets the win. Now that's a determination I could go with. I'm definitely going to put him to my team. Like I said in part 12, this is part 12.1. So it's a continuation of part 12, it's not part 13. So everybody doesn't have to worry. That's just crazy persistence right there. And it says, Bite is a good move for Rockruff. It deals damage while biting an opponent with its sharp teeth. This makes it target flinch. Because if you're a noob at this game, it's good to know that stuff. What else do we got? Oh, I almost forgot the stuff about Rockruff. There's more stuff. These cute little pictures, I like them. A smiling dog. A very determined puppy to fight for your honor. Rockruff greets others by rubbing their rocks around their necks against others. This grating greeting. Say that 3 times fast. This grating greeting, this grating greeting, this grating greeting. Is an expression of fondness, but the trainer may find it that love hurts. I'm assuming the rocks must be that sharp to be that painful. What else do we got? Yeah. Everybody remembers that fish. That ugly behind fish known as Bruxish. Water Psychic has the abilities Dazzling and Strongjaw. Bruxish. I tried practicing saying the name all day yesterday. I think I've gotten a little bit better. A little bit. And I read the decks already about what Bruxish is about, and it is kind of disturbing. But I'll bear with you. Okay, Bruxish. The Nashk. There we go again, these words. The Nosh, teeth. Something to gnash your teeth? Nosh, teeth Pokemon. Bruxish emits a strong psychic power from the protuberance on its head. When its opponents are bathed in this power, they are stricken with terrible headaches and fall unconscious. As it emits its psychic power, it grinds its teeth loudly. When nearby Pokemon hear the sound of Bruxish's teeth gnashing, they sense danger and flee immediately. This is some creepy stuff. In the Alola region, lifeguards let Bruxish remain in the areas to prevent dangerous water-type Pokemon from gathering there. By that, I bet they mean sharks. Or Sharpedo. Heck, maybe we'll even get another type of, Sharp-type Pokemon. Bruxish digs holes in the seafloor, leaving its protuberance on its head exposed, while emitting a low level of psychic power. This serves as a radar so that when it detects prey, it can leap out and attack. Here's the more information about the ability. Bruxish has the new ability Dazzling, which no other Pokemon has ever had. Dazzling is the ability that prevents an opponent from using priority moves that normally strike first. Well, that sucks. Sucks for anybody who likes using a Pokemon that's really, really fast. Namely, me. I do not like having slow Pokemon on my team. Maybe for like if it has good defense, but I do not like having slow Pokemon on my team because I want them to get in there and get it done fast. I believe in a strong, quick attack than just laying back and taking it. All right. Who's we got next? Charjabug. The bug electric type who looks like a frickin' bus and kind of sounds like a bus when you listen to his sprite animation voice. He does sound like a bus, like a honking horn bus. I found out that there's some interesting stuff about Charjabug. Namely, that he is the battery Pokemon, and he has the ability battery. Wow. Charjabug stays perfectly still in preparation for evolution. And often spends time with its body half buried in the earth. Charjabug is able to store up electricity and can store enough power to run a household for a day. I want me a Charjabug right now. Charge up all my appliances in my house right now because, why can't this be real? I want this. The power it stores can be provided to other Pokemon, so it can be also serve as a battery, which would explain why it has those 2 little things on the side of its face. Positive, negative, negative, positive. Charges. Charjabug has the ability Battery, an ability that no one has seen before, yada yada yada. The battery ability allows it to raise the power of allies' special moves. Cool. pretty handy, actually. Now we move on to Vikavolt. If everybody who don't remember who that is, I'll show you one more time who Vikavolt is. This bad dude right here, who I said I want on my team, and I still do. Now his dex entry is just baller. He's the Stag Beetle Pokemon, and he has the ability Levitate. Now here's what it says about Vikavolt. Vikavolt is like a fortress. Cat, no! No! What did I tell you about yesterday? No. I'm sorry. And, okay, it's a fortress that zooms through the forests, firing a beam of electricity from its mouth. Its huge jaws control the electricity it blasts out. Vikavolt is adept in acrobatic flight, maneuvers like tailspins and sharp turns. It can fly at high speeds, even as it weaves its way through complicated tangles of branches in the forest. Vikavolt clasps Charjabug. Now this is cool right here. Clasps Charjabug with its legs and uses it as an extra battery. Even if the battle drags on, it can use the electric power from Charjabug to continue firing out powerful moves. When Vikavolt is engaged in a fierce aerial fight, it releases Charjabug to make itself lighter and increase its maneuverability. Now, how cool would it be if we got the animation for that? Like, 1 minute we have Vikavolt just, maneuverable and junk, then all of a sudden it'd have to be a double battle. And you send it out, or it could be just a normal one battle, like one-on-one. You send out your Charjabug, and then in an animation, you see Vikavolt just come down, pick him up, just who knows, like swoop in or just helicopter it down, like picks him up, and like imagine that, like it could be used, incorporated, like his HP. It says Vikavolt's electricity is running low. If you have a Charjabug, send it out now. Which I find to be cool. Let's see, what else was there? Oh yeah. Yeah. Now I remember. And we're getting towards the end, folks. Don't you worry. It was Togedemaru. This little chubby thing right here, the Steel Electric type, who I was saying was the Steel Electric type and would be perfect for all that stuff. And what's funny is, he has the abilities Iron, Barb, and Lightning Rod. Perfect. Perfect for a little tiny fat thing like himself. And he is, if I can ever find the information for him. Oh my gosh, where is it? Oh no! Ah, here we go. Sorry. Yes. Togedemaru is the roly-poly Pokemon. It's cute. Togedemaru is the roly-poly Pokemon that gathers electricity and stores it in its long needles that grows from its back of its head. Works as a lightning rod to attract electricity. When this reservoir of electrical energy, Togedemaru is able to release powerful electric type attacks. Covering its body is a pattern of fur that strands like needles. That means that Togedemaru can roll itself up and presto, it's a ball of prickles. Some skilled trainers have developed a strategy of getting other Pokemon to unleash electric type attacks on Togedemaru, which absorb their power to use in a response attack. Dang, that's a good counter. It's like your opponent using an electric type Pokemon to use an electric type attack, lightning rods it down, now you can use it tenfold. Kind of like Reflect. Okay, what else does it say about Togedemaru? Okay, on days when lightning strikes, when you can sometimes see Togedemaru gather and bristle up their needles, waiting to be struck by lightning. So they're just like Pikachu, who on occasion get gathered together. Pretty much every Pokemon in the Chew family, except for Emolga and Pachirisu, which don't have the Chew name in it, or Emolga. I just said Emolga twice. God. I meant Dedenne, who don't have the Chew, but are in the Chew family, will do the same thing if there's lightning around. They'll gather around and they'll just wait for lightning to strike and just... and they'll be just charged up. I like how they're incorporating this stuff right here. And... I'll save that for last, but I'll talk about this. The Guardian of the Mele Mele Island. That's the first island we start off on. We should all know who he is. His name is Tapu Koko. I love saying that name, and I love looking at his artwork. It is just so awesome. Pretty much, he has the new ability Electric Surge, and a new move called Nature's Madness. And his Pokédex is just really messed up. I mean, like, messed up. Here's what it says. He is the Land Spirit Pokemon. He's an Electric Fairy. Tapu Koko is a special Pokemon that protects the area where it lives. It's called the Guardian Deity of Mele Mele Island, one of the islands of the Alola region. Although it's known as the Guardian Deity, it is surprisingly a fickle Pokemon, and will not necessarily come to your aid if you need help. Well, that's kind of screwed up. Help me! Help me, Tapu Koko! I'm being attacked by a Sharpedo! Meh, you'll be fine. I don't feel like going. That's screwed up. Despite that this Pokemon has the strong sense of curiosity, if it becomes interested in a person or in another Pokemon, it may come to play or battle with them. So you'll only get off your lazy butt if it interests you. I'm liking this Tapu Koko more and more. As I said before earlier, yeah, he has the ability Electric Surge, an ability that no one has ever seen before. Electric Surge fills the area around the Pokemon's feet with electricity when it appears, raising the power of the electric type move for Pokemon on the ground, preventing any Pokemon from falling asleep. Tapu Koko can learn a new move called Nature's Madness, which slams into an opponent and reduces the Pokemon's HP by half. So pretty much we got false swipes there, but a whole lot better. So now we don't have to worry about almost knocking out a legendary Pokemon with this thing. Just use Nature's Madness and you pretty much got a full shot at just getting that Pokemon down to HP like 1. That's perfect, actually. It also says that Tapu Koko can store electricity by enclosing itself in its shells on its arms. So what I thought those were wings. There's actually shells. It also appears to enter this form during other special times, as we saw during that time where he was fighting alongside Hala before he unveiled himself. I'm still thinking there's something to that Hala thing. Probably have to get into that more in depth later. But I think that was about it for all the new Pokemon that they talked about. I'm glad they're bringing this back. They're bringing back the riding on Pokemon thing. Riding on a Stuntland through a gorge. And if you look closely, the character's wearing a helmet. Apparently he's too incompetent. Yeah, he's too incompetent to ride on it without falling off and saying, "Oh no! Let's give you a helmet, just to be safe." And I can't tell if that's a crack in the chasm or a tree, but I can tell there are some, like, bridges above it, if you can see. Yeah, like a natural bridge, and then there's an actual bridge in the background. Who knows? I guess we'll have to wait and see more, because they've been just giving us some new stuff like crazy. I mean, I'm excited about the riding Pokemon thing. We haven't been able to ride Pokemon since X and Y, and to a small extent, Oraz. Whereas you could ride on Primal Groudon and, Groudon and Kyogre, not Primal. If you could ride on them, that'd be awesome. X and Y, you rode on Rhyhorn, Skidoo, Gogoat, and Lapras. Go-Go was nothing really special. All you couldn't really control him. He just took you where you needed to go, and that was just kind of stupid. Hopefully, with what I just showed, that won't be the same case, because oh my god, I don't want to just be standing there like technically sitting, but sitting on the Pokemon, just like, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Good God, are we there yet? Can I get off you and just look around this area to see if there's any items? Oh my god, are we there yet? So yeah, that's it for now for part 12.1. And I've been drawn out for 30 minutes. I don't know if any of you will watch this for that long, but if you do, bravo, you made it all this far. You deserve another round of applause. So I'm your host, the Spider King, and if there's any more stuff that comes out, like, say, soon, it'll probably be a 12.2. But if not, then part 13 will come out. So, as always, I'm your host, the Spider King, bringing you all the craziest news for Pokemon and all my crazy antics in trying to explain it. And I will see you next time, everybody. In the meantime, stay beautiful. Goodbye.